Design 1.
The bunker is a need on Mars. This design has been taken into consideration and has met the design brief. It is a double-layered house because all of Mars's atmosphere will rush in when you open the door, and all of the oxygen will exit. So there are two doors to hold the oxygen in. There's a CO2 releaser to get rid of Mars's atmosphere so it doesn't enter.
The bunker is made out of strong bricks. The bricks will be supplied from the Brickmaker 2000 and the oxygen from the oxygenator. It has tinted glass windows so sunlight can enter because humans need sunlight to survive. The bunker has solar panels to give the house the electricity fly all around the house.
Design 2.
This machine operates on Mars. It transforms Mars ice into water by steaming it, crushing it, and melting it into liquid. Then it goes to a bacterial check. It takes out the chemicals away from the water so then you can drink water. This machine is a definite need for Mars because it provides fresh water on Mars. Without water, we wouldn't survive. If we bring livestock, they wouldn't survive either. We also need water to help plants grow. That's our mission to get life on Mars. We need plants for oxygen, but we need water to do that. Having a supply of water already on Mars.
If we didn't have water on Mars, Earth's greatest exploration would fail badly. Because if we get to Mars and we drank all the water on the way there, we would be in serious trouble. Our mission would fail. This machine is a definite need on Mars because without it we would be in some place a long way away from Mars.
Design 3.
This is our design, the climatizer.
Our design heats up Mars, which makes a thicker atmosphere.
By heating up the atmosphere, it will release pressure on human bodies. This enables humans to live without suits, which benefits for humankind.
We'll also lessen radiation on Mars, making Mars more habitable, which is very helpful.
It does this by using a mirror to reflect the sun's rays.
It is launched by a pre-controlled base that is controlled by NASA. This allows NASA to choose where they will launch it and when they will launch it.
It is detachable.
Design 4.
This is the H2O air modulator. As you may know, there is no water or oxygen on Mars, and that is why we made our device, to create air out of the carbon dioxide and water out of the ice in the soil.
NASA scientists are predicting that in a few years people will be going to Mars, and in probably 100 to 150 years after that, Mars will be almost identical to Earth, covered in water and the atmosphere filled with oxygen. And that is why we made our device. The battery can last up to 500 years, and the device is made of strong materials so it cannot break. This device was made so people can live safely on Mars without having to wear special suits or having to carry around like this device every day of their entire life.
Design 5.
This design is called Bricker. Bricker's function is to pick up the soil and mix it with a type of plastic which will create hard bricks. Just remembering that Mars's soil is different to Earth's soil, the process of making bricks from the soil will be very different to the way we make it on Earth.
Bricker doesn't do one thing, but three things. The second thing it does, so we don't mess up Mars like we did with Earth, we made sure it can recycle any leftover soil that falls to the bottom of the machine and then falls out like any normal soil. The third thing it does is when you push a button, an extra layer of metal is added all around for going underground and for the heat.
on Mars. Also, a drill will come out to make caves and tunnels.
All materials are from Earth that are transported to Mars, and then the device is built on Mars.
So that is why this belongs on Mars.